Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm your girl Katrina and today we're blinging. Okay, so it's been a minute since I've blinged on this channel. Well, pause. Let me back that up. I just did a live with my girl Patrice from Craftable Things and then Eve from the Baby's Booty joined in. But that was the Hot Fix Rhinestones on a t-shirt. It's been a minute since I've done bling on like tumblers or mugs. I started off doing that and I love bling, but I love the flat back bling, the rhinestones, the pearls, and these are the non-hot fix, okay? So let me show you what I mean. These. So if you've never seen me bling, it's all over my Instagram. I have a few videos up from like, you know, over a year or 2 years ago. So I'm going to be blinging, but this time I'm not going to be blinging on mugs. Let me just give you a closer shot of the bling. Yeah, I love it. All in the details. So if you've been wanting to know how to bling, if you've been wanting to get better with bling, if you've been wanting to up your game, if you've been wanting to even get into bling, stick around. You're gonna need some shades. No, but seriously, I am going to be blinging on a wine tumbler. You can put bling on anything. So you don't have to stick with mugs or you don't have to stick with, you know, bottles that people use. People out here blinging shoes, blinging everything. So you want to get up on the bling because it's a big money maker. You can bling not just faces, images, words, names, the whole nine. So I'm going to show you how you do it with a simple image. So now I could easily just sublimate this because this is a sublimation wineless stem tumbler. You can get this from Heat Transfer Warehouse. The link will be down below in the description box. Now I can just sell it just as is. Sublimate it, bada boom, bada bing. $15, $20, depending upon your image, depending upon how much you bought your tumbler for. But if I want to take it up a notch, if I want it to be really custom, if I want to set my business apart from someone else's and I want mine to stand out, potentially get more sales, I'm going to bedazzle this baby up. I'm going to really trick it out and I'm going to add some bling to it. And the possibilities are endless. Whatever you can create in your head, whatever images you can find, listen, you can bling anything. Bling is where it's at. So I'm just going to have a simple video showing you how I bling my mugs, how I bling my tumblers, and you can watch me bling today. Enjoy some ASMR. But this is my bling. This is what it looks like. I put them in jars. You can get them from Blingology. I think it's called Deco Craft now. I don't know why the bags still say Blingology, but it's Deco Crafts online. I really love their bling. Every now and then I'll get stuff from Amazon, but not too much. I really love, they have so many different color options. They come with the flat back pearls. You can get the AB, you can get the and they sell hot fix as well. They sell hot fix as well, but these are the non-hot fix because they're going on surfaces, right? So they have rhinestones, they have pearls, they have crystals, they have mixed packs with rhinestones and pearls. Listen, you got to go on their website because they have so much. I feel like I've told so many people about this website when I started blinging before. So every time I went back to go buy, they were sold out. So I'm not going to keep saying where I get my stuff from because I put so many people onto their website. They need to be paying me like for real, for real. But nevertheless, I'm going to jump into today's video. I want to try to keep my channel fresh for everyone. Okay, I'm at the bottom because I have stuff all over the place, but I'm using my sublimation oven. I am really juggling stuff around because I just have so much stuff. So I had to move this down here, but you want to make sure your hot air button is on if you're using this particular sublimation oven, and I have it on 195 degrees Celsius. So I have it warming up and I'm going to go ahead and prepare my tumbler right now. All right, so I'm going to cut out my image. I know someone's going to ask. This was the text print paper that you can get from Heat Press Nation. All right, and I'm just gonna, now this is circular, so it doesn't matter where you put it actually. All right, now because it has that curve, what I normally do is I'll just put like a little slit in it. Of course, not where my image is, just so it can lay better. Always want my stuff to lay flat. All right, so I'm just gonna tape it up. Whenever you have like a curve, I always put like a little slice in it, so that way it can lay. Okay, I want to make sure that my image is always going to lay down and sublimate where I need it to. But the heat shrink bag is going to do it. So next step, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it, put it in a shrink sleeve, because this needs to go in the shrink sleeve, and put it in the oven. Now I'm just going to store these and put these up for next time, as I always do. I should have did sexy, but I did diva. Now these are the shrink sleeve bags. These are the perfect size for the wine tumblers. I'll have them linked down in the description box below. They're open on the top and the bottom. I forgot what size these were off the top of my head, but get them from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'm using my Wagner heat gun all the way around. Now as you see, I only had the paper on. There's no butcher paper or anything on here. You don't need all of that. Alright? That's it. Now as you see, that's all I had. Just making sure you guys heard me. Nothing else. No butcher paper, anything. I could have put butcher paper on here, but I didn't. I actually meant to. And I forgot, so definitely don't forget that, but nothing's going to happen. It'll be alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the sublimation oven. Okay, my sublimation oven is warmed up. I'm going to stick this in. It doesn't matter if you lay it down or stand it up, but I'm actually going to stand it up. And I'm going to sublimate this at around 8 minutes. I know, it takes longer in the oven, guys. So I'm going to do 8 minutes and see how it looks. Hitting that start button. And I want you guys to know that you don't really need the butcher paper, only because it's not on a silicone wrap, you know, it's not in the mug press. So I'm not really worried about it too much, because no colors are going to transfer onto anything else. Now, if it had a lot of colors, or if I was putting it in a mug press, I would always use the butcher paper. Alright, so I'm going to let that go ahead and sublimate, and then come back and check on it. I got 2 color gloves. Let's rip it out. I don't feel like waiting, because I want to see. Now you can easily use vinyl, you can use water slides. You do not have to sublimate, you know, if you have stainless steel tumblers, because you can do all of this. I'm going to be bringing you guys some more videos on, you know, so many different techniques. I don't really like going in my garage in the winter time, you know, dealing with epoxy and glitter and all that stuff. So I kind of, you know, slow down on that. But once it warms back up, I'm going to be bringing you guys so many more tutorials on tumblers. Alright, so you can kind of see the image right there, sublimated through. I love these tumblers. You can do so much with them. You can spray paint them, you can glitter them, you can epoxy them. I mean, possibilities are just endless. But you guys know that already. Here we go. Ah! That curve where the diva was. Ghosted. Everything else came out perfect. But guess what? Nothing that bling is not going to cover. I'm going to bling that, and I'm going to make it work. Alright, give you guys an up close look. Ghosted right there. That's right on that curve. And I should have had my image just a little bit bigger, but it's okay. I'm going to cover that up with bling. Hopefully you don't see too much ghosting. I am not going to waste this tumbler, because guess what? These tumblers are not cheap. Now, if it was really bad, I would just do something. Y'all know me. I save all my tumblers. I could easily just spray paint the whole thing. I could glitter the whole thing. I could bling the whole thing. I'm not going to bling the whole thing tonight. I will be bringing you some full bling tutorials, but that's going to take too long. So I'm just going to go ahead and trick out this and show you how well it'll look just like that, and how you can make money off of just blinging small images. Alright, so even though it's ghosted, we still gonna make this work. I'm using E6000. Gotta have a rhinestone picker. Now I'm using E6000. I'm going to be using and switching over and trying the liquid fusion. and you can put it like in a small easy tube, especially when you're doing like fine details. That comes in better. But I'm still gonna, you know, use my E6000. I'm gonna spread it out with, normally I have a toothpick, but guys, I cannot find any of my toothpicks, so don't laugh at me. I'm using a skewer. I gotta use what I got, right? So I'm gonna use this just to spread out the glue. And like I said, I'm not even paying attention to those words because I'm gonna bling in the whole hat. Does not matter. So I'm hoping I can get this to look good with the ghosting. And I'm gonna be using these colors. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. This is like the this is the champagne one. It's like mixed different size rhinestones, so really looks good. So I'm gonna, you know, use that one, and I might do the name in a different color, so I'm not sure yet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm just taking my skewer. Like I said, normally I use my toothpick, and I'm just spreading out the glue nice and even so that way I can lay out my rhinestones. No rhyme or reason. I'm using different sizes so that way I can fit in all the cracks. I don't want anything showing through, especially because I have these words on the image as well. So I want to make sure I fit them in nice and tight. I'm using my rhinestone picker. It picks them up so easily. The bottom of this is wax that allows it to stick to the rhinestones. And then on the other side, the opposite side of the rhinestone picker is like a metal tip. So you can use that side for the really, really smaller pieces. But real simple and easy, gets the job done. I'm making sure they're all nice and flat. And now I'm working on the brim of the hat, and I'm using the black pearls. So as you can see, I'm using rhinestones and pearls. Actually, because right now I don't even have any black rhinestones, so I have to use pearls on this design. But it still works great. You can do whatever you want because it's your design, and this is what makes it custom for you and your style. And now I'm spreading out the glue over the letters really nice and thin so that way I don't get glue everywhere. I want it to only be on the letters. You have to take your time. This is sped up, but once you practice, you'll get the hang of it and you'll be doing it in no time. This is therapeutic for me. I love blinging, so I just sit back, relax, listen to music or either watch a show while I'm blinging. I want those letters to be detailed. I want them to be legible so that way you can actually read it. So I'm using the smallest rhinestone size that I have. Now, once I'm done with everything, you know, you might be able to see some glue now, but I'll come back and I'll clean everything up once I am done. So if you've never done this before, find you a nice image, find you something to practice on, and just take your time and you will get better and better. And next thing you know, you'll be blinging everything. So here's the final product, and I'll show you guys up close later on once it's all cleaned up. But I just want to keep the image simple today just so I can show you how to bling and how I do it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. So I also wanted to point out that when you order them, they come in different sizes, just like, you know, the hot fix rhinestones. Your non-hot fix will come in different sizes for the pearls and for your rhinestones as well. So now you can buy mixed bags that have different sizes, as you see here, from 2 to 10, or you can buy bags that just have one size. All right, it's completely up to you. Depending upon what they have, or depending upon what colors of mine sells the most, will determine what I get. But I love the mixed bags because you get a variety. You definitely need those small, tiny pieces, like right over here in the left-hand corner, because they fill in those gaps when you're blinging. So it's very crucial that, you know, you get small pieces as well, not just big sizes, because you have to fit around curves, you have to fit on the letters, you have to fit in the small gaps, okay? So you definitely want to get small pieces. I can't stress that enough. So when you're buying your flat back rhinestones, you do not want to get just one size. You have to get multiple sizes so that way it will work. Okay, here's the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on my bling wine tumbler. Real simple. I didn't want to do anything too big because I wanted you guys just to get the technique down, and I didn't want to take a long time blinging. You can bling any tumbler, any image, any size, anything you want. Make it your own, customize it, and sell it. Now that's a bling diva right there. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.